Somebody's got to go. We got to get a number 6 here.
It could be you.
It could be me.
You could call on yourself.
Yeah, ask yourself a question.
I could do that.
Yeah. I don't think that'd be fair.
I tell
Maybe
you what,
we
just-
could ask you a question
Just to
from
make it
that.
fair, I tell you what, I will give a question. I'll give the question out to my Toastmaster, and she could pick a question. Or you can pick something that's not on that list.
He's got good hearing.
Might be half blind, but I can hear really well.
That's one.
One.
Hey, yeah, you're right. I was trying to be inventive.
Would you like to see the other? Well,
I
I
wanna
can't give you
ask-
the other
no, no.
questions because if you win,
No, it's okay, it's
Yeah.
okay. Because I didn't even read them well because I was thinking. My question for you is, what brought you to Toastmasters? What was the weakness or the characteristics you wanted to build up the most by coming to Toastmasters?
so have you heard about the 2 lions that are in New York?
No, what are their names?
So the reason I joined Toastmasters is because I always had a fear of public speaking. It's one of the biggest fears that people have in the world, and fortunately for me, I have 2 of the biggest ones, because I have a fear of public speaking, and I also had a fear of water, which is aquaphobia. However, I joined Toastmasters because of that fear of public speaking. I had several opportunities where I remember growing up as a kid, being in church, standing there in this huge church where you could see people as far back as the eyes could see, and just, I think the people all the way in the back could hear my knees knocking together as I read verses from the Bible. And as I grew older, it became more of a challenge. As you get into large groups, I had a challenge speaking with people. Sometimes I even had a challenge speaking with people that were one-on-one. Say, for example, an officer in my company steps in the elevator with me, and it's like, there go those knees again, they're knocking together, and it's, okay, what do I do now? How do I get myself to communicate with these people without getting really nervous all the time? And then when I came to Toastmasters, my first time I visited a club in California, and all they were focused on is how many times the person was saying, how many times the person was saying, It was very regimented, and I just felt like, that's the last thing I need, is for somebody to just point out, like, you suck. You keep saying, you keep doing this. You keep getting nervous when you're doing your speech. That's not what I wanted. So I delayed another 2 years, and then in 2013 I moved to Florida, and I decided I wanted to get involved again, and I tried again. And I came over here to Carrollwood Toastmasters, and then when I went up here, I was still nervous. I still said and several times, but I had to get her done. So here I am in Carrollwood, and I got the same evaluations, I got the same feedback from my speeches, but the difference was it was the youngest and funnest club, and guess what? I was having a whole lot of fun, and that's why I keep coming back. Thank you.